Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Kitty. I like to do a variety of things on my channel, ranging from story time, lives, hauls, makeup, and I'd like to throw in vlogs here and there. If that's something you are interested in, please consider subscribing. It's been a little bit since I told a date time story, so this story I'm going to tell is a time that I met somebody that was very creepy, and I want to give a fair warning to women out there to be careful. So if you're interested in listening to the story, please keep watching. Don't forget to like this video and don't forget to subscribe while you're at it. Many of you know that I do online dating, not by choice, only because I am a single mom, don't have a lot of time to go out and mingle. Finding a babysitter can be hard and challenging at the same time. And I don't have a lot of friends or people that are like willing to be like, hey Kitty, let me set you up. So this story takes place about 3 or 4 years ago. I met this guy just randomly one night, just random, very random. He was an older gentleman and I remember he was Hispanic. I was like, let me just see where this is headed, because he was smart. He could talk and carry a conversation well. So I was like, a big thing for me is I like effort. If you're gonna show effort, if you're gonna meet me halfway, but if you go above and beyond and go more than halfway, then I'm all for it. I like that. I like when a man shows interest and shows effort. So this guy was like, I want to meet you. Can we meet tonight? And I have had so many horrible dates, if you can tell by my videos, that it's come to a point where I am literally like, let's meet. I want to see you because I want to know if you're catfishing me. I want to know if you're really real. A lot of times guys will put up old pictures and then not even look like that in person. So I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, don't waste my time. Let me see what you're about. Let's see if we vibe. And that's it. This guy was like, all right, cool, I'm down. I like that. I like it when a man is like, scoot in, I'm down. Whatever you want, wherever you want to meet, let me know what time. I'm like, okay. This night was pretty late. I know it was during a summertime because the kids were out of school and they were up late. And I was like, trying to get them to go to sleep. And they're like, but there's no school. And finally they went to sleep. So I want to say by the time I went to go meet this guy, it was about midnight. But that's not unusual for me. There was times I've gone out like 10, 11 to go meet somebody just because I was curious and I was like, I want to see them. I want to see who they are, you know. Don't waste my time. Let's meet tonight, you know. Like, probably a bad thing, you know. Probably should be a little bit more patient, but bad experiences have gotten me to this point in my life where I don't want nobody to screw with my time, waste my time, none of that. I told him, like, I gotta put my kids to sleep. I'll meet you after. And I would usually go somewhere where it's somewhat close by, but somewhere I know and somewhere that I'm comfortable going. Kids finally fell asleep. I want to say it was about 11:30ish. He was like, all right, it's gonna take me like 15 minutes to get to you. By the time he got to the place we were gonna meet, which is a bar nearby, was already on my way, and so we had pulled up at the same time. But I didn't want to go inside the bar. One, because this was around the time that I had quit drinking and I just didn't want to go in there. I didn't want to see anybody. This is a popular bar. This is somewhere where like a lot of people I know go, or somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Like I was run into somebody there, okay? And I didn't want to be seen, you know. I just wanted to meet him, but somewhere in public, because I wanted to see what he was all about. He came into my car. I parked right there, right in front of the bar. I was really nervous. One, I'm always nervous meeting new people. I don't know why, I just am. I'm usually kind of quiet until I get comfortable around you. I don't normally date like older guys, you know, but you could tell he was an older guy. So he's sitting right here and I'm just nervous, but I'm trying to play it off. I'm trying to play it cool. And we're just talking, and we're talking about music, and we're just talking about stuff. And then I noticed that he has a ring on his hand, and I'm just like, what's that all about? I thought you weren't married. And he was like, I'm not. He's like, it's a signet ring. And I was like, I don't even know what that is. I was like, what's that? He's like, it's a special kind of ring. He's like, it was gifted to me, and I wear it right there because I'm dedicated to what this represents. And I was like, okay. And I was like, tell me more about it. Yeah. He was basically saying he's a part of a well-known club. I won't say it. They are very well connected. I am a type of person who is very curious. I like conspiracy theories. I like to watch things on secret societies and stuff like that. And this is in that area, okay? I was just kind of weirded out a little bit. But I was curious because I've heard negative things about this certain club that this person is in. It's not always good things, even though they portray themselves as good people or a good club. And I asked them, I was like, when you first joined, did you have to do like a certain like ritual or something of that sort? And he was pretty much playing off saying like, no, you know, like it's just a club, we're family, we support each other, we're there for each other, we lift each other up, we help each other, and that's it. Then he started talking about there's a women's club and that if I wanted to, I could be a part of it. And I was like, I've heard of it. And I was just like, nah, like there's something my gut told me, like there's just something wrong with this whole picture. I noticed like my intuition was just like uncomfortable. I was not comfortable that whole time. I was just like nervous. I was just very anxious. I was just trying to play it off because I didn't want him to think like I was scared, because he was giving off weird vibes, just like weird, creepy, evil vibes. And then it came to the point where he was saying like, you know what, I like you. And he was like, I can tell you're a really good person. I can tell you have a good heart. I can tell you're a good mom and all this and that, yada yada yada. He was like, I'm very well connected. I have a lot of connections all over. If you need help, he was like, if you need any help at all with anything, a car payment, mortgage, your rent, whatever, like you need money, you need this, you need that. And he was like, just let me know. He's like, I can help you. He's like, all you gotta do is ask. And I was just looking at him and I was just like, no one has ever said that to me. Like, I was tempted. I ain't gonna lie. I was really thinking about it, but I didn't say nothing. I was just playing it cool. Like whatever he had to offer was nothing, you know? Like, I was just brushing it off like it was nothing. But right here, I was kind of like, really kind of like tempted, you know? But at the same time, like deep down, like I knew something wasn't right about this situation. I knew that this person is like evil. This person is weird. There's something wrong with this person. I changed the subject, started talking about music. We're just talking, and then he just kept saying that. I want to help you. I really want to help you. I know you need help. I know you need help with something. All you gotta do, Kitty, is just tell me. All you gotta do is just tell me. Just say it. All you gotta do is just tell me, and it's done. And I was just like, he just had like this dark, evil, I don't know, I could not, like, bad juju, bad vibes around him. Something was telling me, don't give in, Kitty, don't give in. Don't even say anything. And I just told him, no, I'm okay. And he's like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, I can give you money right now. I can do, you know, I can make whatever happen. I know people, if you need protection, if you need me to do something, like, it was just weird. It was just like, who says that? Who talks to you like that on a first date? And then he brings up the women's club again. And after he brought it up for like the third time, I was just like, yeah, I think I'm ready to go. He seemed very powerful. He seemed like somebody that does not take well to someone saying no to them. And I didn't want to like piss him off because he just gave me this weird vibe. Like, I just was not comfortable around him. I was just freaked out by this time. I just wanted to go home. But at the same time, I didn't want him to follow me. So I just like started yawning, trying to act like I was tired. Because by this time, it was probably like 12:30, 1, something like that. And I told him, I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to head home. And he was like, he kept trying to say, well, why don't we go somewhere quiet? Why don't we go somewhere to talk? Like, you want to come to my room? We can go in my room. Like, you can come in my car or you can follow me there. He's like, it's not even that far. It's like 15 minutes away. He was like, I promise, you know, like, I'll be a perfect gentleman, this and that. Or he's like, or do you want to go somewhere? Do you want me to get a room? Like, it's just kind of weird sitting in a car. And I was like, no, I'm okay. Like, I'm not comfortable, like, going anywhere right this late at night, you know, with someone I don't know. And he was like, no, it's not even like that. Like, he's like, we can go to my room. He was like, I'm not going to do nothing, you know. He was like, do you want, like, he just kept pushing, like, let's go somewhere quiet. Let's go somewhere. By this time, I was just like, something ain't right. I'm going to go. I started acting. I was like, I'm tired. I was like, I got to go home. I was like, my sitter's only there for a little bit. I gotta go home to my kids. So he was like, okay, like, he just seemed disappointed. He was like, before I go, you sure you don't need help? You sure you don't need anything? Like, I want to help you. I want to do something nice for you. And I was just like, no, I'm good, thank you, I'm okay. And so he got out, he got into his car, and I watched him. And I was on my phone for a while, like, kind of just waiting for him to go first. He wouldn't go. He was just sitting there. He was just sitting there looking at me like, what are you doing? You know, like, aren't you supposed to go home? Or like, he was waiting for me to leave first. So I left. And in my head, this is just me coming from a traumatic past. This is me coming from having stuff done at a younger age and just not trusting men completely. I was like, game plan. Let's do a game plan. As soon as I pulled out of the bar, I had to go this way because it was a one-way street. He turned on his car and he was like right behind me, and I was like, crap. So I took off at the light. I made the first right and I booked it. And then I noticed that there was like this little alley right there, and I made that first right and I zoomed into the alley and I cut my lights off and I just parked there. I didn't even like brake or nothing. I just like kind of coasted, and I looked in my rear view mirror and I could see him like hauling butt that way, like trying to catch up to me. And then my heart was just beating and I was just so scared, and I was just like, this is crazy. And so after I saw him zoom by, I pulled out of the alley the back way, and then I went back on the main road, and then I started making my way home. Came back, laid down, went on the app. It was like, it was nice to meet you. Let me know if I can help you. Like, I want to see you again, this and that. Like, I want to get to know you better. I just blocked them. I was like, heck no. So, about the date, some of you, especially men, are probably like, that's not even creepy. It is creepy, especially for a lady. The whole thing with MMIW, you know, and me being a Native woman, I'm just like, sad to say, I'm always on alert. I'm always looking around. I'm always aware of my surroundings. Like, it's just, you never know type of thing. As big as I am, there's guys that are stronger, for sure. I was just creeped out, and I was like, I'm not gonna go meet nobody that late ever again. Learn my lesson. Ladies, please be careful when you're on these sites. Be aware of your surroundings. If you're gonna meet in a public place, don't ever bring somebody back to your home. Big no-no. Don't ever go to somebody's house on a first date or anything like that. Be aware, you know, be alert, because stuff like this can happen and it's scary. As far as for me, I believe in my heart this person was evil. I believe this was a time where I was tested with my faith. I believe that there was a certain part of me in my past that was kind of greedy. Money did control a lot of things, especially in my last relationship. Money was a big issue. I was more materialistic back then. I wanted it all, you know, and there was a lot of pride. There was a lot of greediness. There was a lot of bad stuff in my, you know, especially when I was out boozing and stuff. This was a time I stopped drinking. I was really, you know, trying to do good and walk that straight road, and I felt like I was really tested. I felt like it was something evil, or it was someone of evil trying to lure me in and test my faith. This person was a smooth talker. There's a lot more that had happened, or there's a lot more that was said that makes me believe that this person was of evil, but I won't get into that here. Yeah, I just wanted to tell my story about the time I had a creepy date, and the reason why I will never go meet anybody that late again, especially on a first date. You guys be careful out there, look out for one another, be aware of your surroundings. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.